Paul Hollywood's The Great American Baking Show, GBBO star's U.S. series will never be aired following co-star sexual harassment scandal. Great British Bake Off judge Paul Hollywood's dream of breaking America has suffered a catastrophic blow after it was reported his primetime baking show will never be aired following his co-star's sexual harassment scandal. The Great American Baking Show, which was intended to be the 52-year-old baking guru's big stateside break, was suddenly pulled off air last year after Paul's co-judge Johnny Iuzzini was accused of sexual misconduct by several women. Although it wasn't known at the time whether the show would air at a later date, sources confirmed to The Sun that TV executives have now decided to bin most of the footage from the series for good. A U.S. TV source told the website, Paul Hollywood's work last year has essentially been thrown in the trash. The network has decided that it will never air the project in full due to the controversy with Johnny. Paul really shone in the show, and ABC and the producers hoped that it would be his calling card to do bigger things this side of the Atlantic. That will not happen with this. Paul joined the team stateside after GBBO in September following Mary Berry's departure. The veteran chef, 81, hosted the show from its inception in 2015. The source added that the network is pondering whether to bring back the show with Paul and Mary together again, but that they have concerns over whether the brand has been irreparably tarnished. Mail Online has contacted representatives for ABC and Paul Hollywood for comment. The Great American Baking Show was the second U.S. incarnation of the hit GBBO format, following Paul's last appearance on U.S. screens in the American Baking Competition, which ran for one season in 2013. Following his time in the States, Paul confessed to having an affair with his co-host Marcella Valladolid. He briefly separated from his wife Alexandra before reuniting at the end of 2013. He confessed, "I did have an affair in America with my co-judge, and it was something which was the biggest mistake of my life because actually I still love my wife." The Great American Baking Show judge Johnny Iuzzini was first hit with allegations on November 29, when U.S. news source Mick published the accounts of 4 women who had worked under Iuzzini at Jean George's in New York City. The women described being sexually harassed and even verbally abused by the inappropriate and temperamental executive pastry chef. Iuzzini partially apologized for some of the behavior recounted in the story, while claiming innocence when it came to some of the other accusations. In the end, ABC decided to go forward with airing the 3rd season of The Great American Baking Show, which debuted last week. But ABC pulled the show off the air on Wednesday, a day after Mick published a second report, citing 4 more people who had either been personally harassed by Iuzzini or witnessed his misbehavior. The second episode was set to air on Thursday. In a statement to Variety, the network said that they decided to take the show off the air because of Iuzzini's reported actions. In light of allegations that recently came to our attention, ABC has ended its relationship with Johnny Iuzzini and will not be airing the remainder of the Great American Baking Show episodes, an ABC spokesperson said. ABC takes matters such as those described in the allegations very seriously and has come to the conclusion that they violate our standards of conduct. This season's winner will be announced at a later date. Episodes of The Great Christmas Light Fight and CMA Country Christmas will take its place this week and next. Iuzzini has yet to respond to his TV show's effective canceling. He did however respond to the latest wave of accusations to Mick, saying they are simply untrue. "I am truly disheartened at the thought of anyone being hurt from my past actions," Iuzzini said. However, there is a difference between accepting responsibility for my immaturity and allowing false claims and accusations to be reported. The women in the 2 reports said that Iuzzini was sexually inappropriate in the workplace, including sticking his tongue in one subordinate's ear on multiple occasions. He also is accused of asking female staffers for massages and using kitchen tools to suggestively touch them. One former chef said that he would stand behind you really close and breathe on your neck. All of the accusations stemmed from Iuzzini's time as executive pastry chef at Jean George's, widely regarded as one of the best restaurants in New York City and located in the Trump International Hotel and Tower.